Good morning, Elle Ingalls here at pressure-free.com. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the creator of the Pressure Free Method. It's an on-the-go stress management method that you can use anytime, anywhere, so that you don't trigger the fight or flight stress response and go into what I refer to as the stress cycle. The stress cycle messes with your brain, with your mind. It messes with every cell of your body. It screws up your immune system, for those of you who are concerned about that. I want to turn my screen around here because we're going to enter a beautiful part of Blandford today. And I want you to see some beautiful flowers here. So I'll let you see that while I talk about the dial. So the dial is a pressure-free tool. I'll walk a little slower here because these are just lovely. The dial is a pressure-free tool that is a favorite of some of my clients because it really helps you change your settings in your mind and in your body where you are comfortable, and even in an opposite way, change the setting on how much you will allow yourself to really have a beautiful life. And I want to concentrate on that for a moment here first, because I stand for you having a really beautiful life. I come out here every day, and every day it's different. Today, it's just lovely. So let's dive into these styles, and I will share how this tool works for you, how you can instantly start to change up your settings on your dial. The first dial I want to play with is the dial of how much you will allow yourself to feel like you deserve to live a beautiful life. As I walk by these gorgeous flowers, how much you really deeply feel that you can have deep fulfillment, because we have a lot of limiting beliefs on that one. So I put these dials right here on my breastbone of life. You can decide where you want it. And here are the settings for allowing yourself to really feel beautiful. You can put what words work for you. These are mine. Very crappy, crappy, okay, good, great, genius zone. So most of the time, for most people, the dial's fluttering okay to good. How are you? I'm fine. But are you really great? Are you in your genius zone? That's my highest setting. Some people have amazing as their top setting. You can choose whatever words, again, work for you. But basically, this is to actually physically go right here and start turning the dial so that your natural setting is above where it's been set. So for example, if your life has been difficult and you feel emotionally that you've kind of been in the crap, so you're in the crappy zone, I want you to very gently start to give yourself permission to go into hope and possibility that you can start to crack open into okay or good. Just give yourself a little bit of hope and possibility that you can move there. Just take that dial here and just turn it just a little bit. It's like a big key that goes deep inside your heart. And you're like just turning it a little bit to say, you know what? I think maybe I do deserve to get out of this mess, or start to feel different about this mess, or move into something more beautiful in my life. So see if you can turn that dial just a little bit and start to look for evidence. When you start to look for evidence of how you are starting to experience a more beautiful life, you'll see it. It'll show up. It's just like when you first see, you buy a new car and it's blue. It's a blue, let's go back in time, a blue Ford Maverick. And suddenly you're driving around and you see all these blue Ford Mavericks all around, right? Did Ford make the Maverick? Can't even remember. So, so it's the same thing. When you start to turn this dial a little bit and give yourself permission to live a beautiful life, you start to notice beauty. You start to notice the flowers. Hi. You see them, right? So that's the beginning of this dial thing. Let's take another dial. So there's another dial that I see all the time with clients. And it's a dial of how much we allow ourselves to feel love and to exhibit love. So you've got a set point, right? Maybe it's okay to good. Maybe it's kind of crappy. Where's your set point on that? So take that dial and just start to turn it just a little bit and see what starts to happen for you. See if you can start to open up how much love you'll allow in your life, how much you'll receive love, and how much you'll even notice it. People all around are giving you little signs of love sometimes, and you don't even see it because you're so in your own head. You're so in fight or flight. You're so stuck in the stress hormones that you can't see it. So there's a little love dial for you. There's a money dial. A lot of people, money is a real taboo subject. You don't talk about it. I was lucky. I grew up in a house with a banker. We talked about money all the time. I still developed some rather strange beliefs about money, though, that I've been cracking. So we all have some deep-seated beliefs about money, about abundance, about what's possible for us. So many times, in fact, it just happened to another client of mine, just got a promotion. I had another client who wasn't even looking for a raise, and her boss gave her a raise. So when you change, when you're being changed, your value to other people also changes. So that has to do with your money dial. So there's a dial right here, and that's how much, put a number on it. How much are you worth? I learned this from Dr. John DeMartini. And I ask this of my clients. I say, okay, how much money are you worth a day? Walking around on this planet with your unique gifts and talents, what you know, your hand alone is priceless. You are priceless. But give yourself a number and ask yourself if that is how much you're making right now. Maybe you need to turn that dial a little bit. Just turn it a little bit. Just get it unstuck. I talked about the socket wrench the other day. You got to use that socket wrench till you finally unlock. Morning.
Hi.
When you unlock that dial, stuff starts to happen. And it's actually a real deep feeling that you are living in your value and in your purpose, and people see that. They like it. I'm all alone here on here, so if you're watching this in the replay, please give me some likes or loves, because Facebook's kind of, I don't know, not sharing me out, I guess. But I'm still going to talk because I know someone needs this message, and they need some dials, and they need to start playing with their dials. You'll hear me say that word a lot. We play it pressure-free because trying usually is a blockage. You give up too soon. So we're just playing here. So turn that dial, get it moving. You can basically pick any area of your life where you feel stuck and build a little dial right here and start to open up the possibility that you deserve to live a beautiful life in that area. What does that look like? What's possible for you? I got to share some more gorgeous flowers. Sometimes in the shade, the colors of the flowers are even more beautiful. I mean, look at this butterfly weed here. I mean, it's just, am I on it? Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Just have to share. And here's the thing I've been doing lately too while I'm on the path. I don't just smile or say hi. I actually go a little deeper in my conversations now on the path that I walk each day. It's really beautiful. So on that note, I'm going to wish you a gorgeous pressure-free day. It is a beautiful day in Michigan. It's a beautiful day no matter what the weather is. No matter where you are, you can make it a beautiful day. Start turning your dial and have a great one. Bye.